Do 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 do. Ba All right. I've just been tweaking things live this whole time. All right. Hi, folks. I'm Moose. I'm gonna kind of follow up from what we did last week, where we're going to try to get to the bottom of this Typia rabbit hole. I'm still trying to set up my ideal coding monorepo environment, um, where it's all TypeScript. There's a backend, there's a front end, there's common. And in order to sort of like do serialization and validation of various types of JSON, I want to use this thing called Typia. It's kind of like Jod. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like a schema validator, except you can just give it a TypeScript type and a JavaScript object, like a JSON blob basically, and it'll tell you if it's a valid instance of that. Um, just in runtime, which is normally not possible to do in TypeScript because of I think in Java they call it type erasure, where like during runtime, like it's when you're compiling, it's one thing, but when the code is running, you don't know what's what. You don't know what code is like what types are what interfaces are. You don't know what types are. Well, I mean the runtime doesn't have access to that. So I found this really cool like a project on GitHub um, called Typia that clearly I'm obsessed with because I'm just trying to make it work. Um, so check string, fast JSON serialization. Oh, cool, nice. I didn't know it had like a. Um, oh, cool. I also didn't know it could do protocol buffer encodings. That's fine. Oh, random is pretty nice too. Uh, TS, yeah. Anyway, so this is actually like yeah, so yeah, you can have like oh cool. You can have like additional tags format UUID. That's interesting. Um Actually let me share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Cool. All right, yeah, so you can have can basically give it any interface or type and then check if a particular object matches it. Cool. Um, the problem is that in my repository, that my mono repo was bun, backend, front end, TypeScript, all that good stuff. Um, it works inside the backend, but when I try to do the validation in the front end, the whole thing falls on its face. And specifically, the way it fails is that um, it like even the fields are nullable. Um, it doesn't allow them to be null. And let me actually show you in the code what that looks like. So let me pull this up. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So this is actually the code that generates this overlay that you see over there. No, no, this way. At that corner. Um, Sort of like kind of like around this guy, right? And I can pull it up in my coding environment. All right, cool. Yeah. So this overlay is generated by this front end repository. So let's go to our app.tsx, which is our dumping ground. And this is kind of synced in real time with the overlay. using WebSockets. See previous stream. But anyway, so I can add additional tasks here, task, and the overlay will update as you just saw, which is cool, right? I like that stuff. Here's a problem. And let's start the timer just so we know how much time we're spending on each thing. Here's the problem. So if I add this validation here to validate that my app state is valid using validate equals. All right, cool. No, it just should be coming from Typia. No, these are good guesses, sure, sir, just not the right one. Okay, so if I import validate equals from Typia, then what would I do next? Oh yeah, and then I basically every time the state updates, um, uh, this should be valid. So let's try. Nope. See, it didn't allow state to be updated because let's see. Am I logging the error validation in the app state validation error? Where is it? Validation error. Okay, there it is. Oh, validation error is all the way to the right, so it's hard to see. Okay, if we collapse it, we can probably see it. Yeah, validation error is this one. And the validation error is that basically saying that the input task time, which is still like a split screen here. So this is the structure of app state. Um, Time should be either string or null, but Typia is erroring out because it's a null, right? It's just okay. And let's see if this is even doing anything. Let's just do number, and this maybe this will give me a new error type. Validation error. Cool. Okay, so this to me tells me that there's some sort of caching that's happening where the Vite plugin is reading a stale version of whatever code that turned app state into some sort of metadata that's being used to validate, um, and it's not working. Not working. All right, so yeah, so whatever app state contains, it's not reading it, and it's probably some like thing about how like monorepos share the same like node modules and things are getting sim-linked and like maybe like one plugin expects one thing, another plugin expects another thing. You're really kind of throwing some tricky stuff at Typia, but it should be able to handle it. So the things I wanted to do today, so let's take out this validation code. Um, uh, and I can now delete this task. The thing I want to do today is like I want to see if I can right now the way this is configured is there. Oh, of course this is this. We should put this right to string or not. Um, right now I'm trying to use. Where's my Vite configs? Ba, 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 ba. Cool. So I'm trying to use the unplugin Typia to configure Vite to be able to handle the Typia stuff, right? And I'm running Vite with like bun dev or like npm run dev, which should run Vite, all that good stuff. But this is not working. So maybe I need to add like a TypeScript transform in here too, because when you're configuring Typia, you're supposed to set up. Oh, go ahead. Okay. All right, set up. Um, Typia source code. Bum, bum, bum. All right. All right. Let's try to do it with like TS patch. I don't know if like that will help because it's that was not necessary in the back end. But let's go to front end. Okay. Okay, I already have, and I don't believe in dev dependencies. Cool. Let's create a branch for this stuff. Typia debug session. How about that? Okay. All right, and then strict null checks. Oh, maybe that's the problem that this is. All right. What's this error message here? Package JSON. Okay, I got Typia and the dependency is there. Maybe I tried to do something yesterday. All right, I'll save. Okay, how do I abort a bun patch? Oh, can I just say more? Okay. TS patch. Up, 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 up. I mean, do I need to have both of these dependencies in here? Front end. Okay. Oh, it's not an issue. I don't think. Oh, plug in any. All right. Try fixing composer. I need a new composer. Please try to fix in composer. Hmm. Okay. Well, I was gonna take it out anyway, so let's do that. Okay. And let's just check out the docs really quick. Plug in Typia and Vite. Cool. Okay. And then let's just do this business. Oh, cool. tsconfig app JSON. Actually, this is the one that I want to modify. Cool. And then let's add strict null checks. This seems, yeah, maybe it was this problem all along. All right. Okay. Is my Vite restarting? It looks like it's changed to. All right, let's go back to here. Let's put back our app.tsx, uncomment this, and then we're gonna import that. Cool. Test. Cool. No transform has been configured. Cool. Okay. So now I think I need to add back the Vite plugin React. But okay, before I do that, let's just run back and let's just bundle this separately and bundle this. Cool. Okay. Front end is running. Okay, no transform has been configured. Now let's go into Vite config and try to do this. This used to work. Interesting. So gotta love it when like the servers actually. Okay, I'm still getting the validation that I shouldn't get. String is no. Okay, so I need this thing. So this is suspicious though. Framework plugins. Mm, yeah, I think I need the plugin. Touch hot update is our. Oh, what version of Vite are you using? 6.1, and what version is plugin Typia? Okay. Oh yeah. Well, let's try this. Why not? Okay. Okay. And then let's try to run this now. Warning, strict mode is required. I wish I could see that where the error warning is coming from. Yeah, still not. is still expecting null and not working. And then we have this suspicious error message. Hi, Mr. B Sunny. How you doing? I'll follow you back. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to get this TypeScript validator working unsuccessfully so far. Well, I mean, I've got it working in one place. I've got it here. That works. But here, in this place, it doesn't work. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So like, I got this thing set up. Yeah, show me art stuff. How do I check it out? Uh, yeah, I have Discord. Let's see. Cool. And Discord. Cool. Zach. Okay. MLB. Give me a sec. Cool. Did you get that? Hi. Cool. Cool. Nice, man. You're a good artist. What do you use to make this with? Thanks for sharing those. Okay. Um, do. What was I doing? Oh, I'm still trying to debug this. I gotta go on 15, but cool, cool. Okay, this validation layering out, and we've got this warning message about some strict mode business. At this point, I'm kind of like, all right, let's yeah, I think we tried that, didn't work. Okay, gotta take out the validation to be able to even use my overlay. But yeah, so that didn't work. But what I want to do next is I want to like make this super easy to reproduce. Just create like a clean repository that's just demonstrating the issue. Um, and and then like submit an issue to the Typia folks, and then they can be like, hey, look, you missed this. Um, maybe not, and then maybe we can like put out a bounty for a couple of bucks and see if someone else will help me out. Because why not? Um, I am stuck. All right, this is my workflow and I'm really stuck. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna just copy this project into one, two, Typia repro. Cool. It's gonna take a little bit because it's gonna copy the node modules folders. Okay. Man, takes a lot to copy things when you got node modules in there. All right, okay. OBS overlay. No, we called it. We called it Typia Vite repro. Okay. All right, and let's just give it a get history here. And then RMRF node modules find dot type f name node modules max depth is 2. Oh, it should be type D. Cool. And there's no node modules in backend? Oh, that checks out. Okay. Commit this stuff. Let's create a GitHub repository for pushing this to new public. It's gonna be public. Um, Typia bun. Cool. Create this repository. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna ask chat here. I don't think I have any like credentials or anything in here, right? Let's ask folders. There. We say to post publicly on GitHub. Again, miss stuff. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything weird here. Okay, so let's add this to push this here. And then I'm just gonna open this in cursor. Uninstall. Oh yeah. Um, cool. I think I need to make the code simpler here. Like I don't need like a whole React thing. All right, let's go into our app.tsx. I don't need this. I need this. Dun, dun, dun. Let's just make it super simple. Um, equals cool. Also, put the data in here too. Export const cool. Let's add some more tests in here. Ah, 310. Okay, so in here, this is just gonna do console. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's run, and I just need to, I don't need to test anymore. Um, the backend, bun install, bun start. Okay, cool. So this is successful. This is what I expect. Now let's do the same thing with the front end. Don't need anything. This. All right, is just gonna make this dead simple. And cool. All right. Okay. All right. So now let's go into the front end. It's the wrong front end. Front end. Bun. Dev. All right. Export default. Cool. Um. Cool. Okay. Nice. Errors shouldn't. Yeah. See, success is false here. Okay. Now we can get rid of all this stuff. Cool. I don't know why that's there, but it's not really necessary, but it's there. Cool. Nice. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Now I'm gonna use ChatGPT to write a GitHub issue that I can submit. Or so let's open up chat here and let's open up my transcription tool here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. What do I do? I think I do it like this. Okay, that's how I do it. Hold on. So app tsx at index ts at yes. All right. Okay, now let's talk. Write a GitHub issue for the Typia open source project that describes the issue that I'm having with my bun monorepo. In this case, I have a monorepo with three sub projects: common, front end, and back end. Common contains type definitions and example data. Backend and frontend are using Typia to validate the same data against the same type definition. In the backend, validation runs correctly. That is to say, data is validated to be valid, which it is. Um, But in the front end, data is validated to be invalid, which it is not. So for some reason, inside the front end with Vite, Typia validation is using invalid data, but in the back end, it is not. And I have a public repo that I created with the reproduction. Um, cool. So let's put a repro URL. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay, I think maybe we should file the issue with the unplugging Typia. Okay. All right. All right. Let's copy this, and I'll just put it into. Let's copy this right thing. Ah. Okay. Let's copy it. Part. Let's just make sure 120 is the latest. Yeah. Okay. 120. Let's make sure that there is no duplicates. Cool. This is even simpler. Just made the reproduction even simpler, which is fine. Cool. In the front end, okay. All right, I think I need to go now.